Fast cars and cops don't usually go together, unless they're being driven by the police. But one night in Blackwood, hundreds of young drivers responded to an invitation from officers, an attempt to stop them cruising up and down the high street on a Thursday night. They've been doing it for 25 years, and local people have been getting more and more fed up at their town being taken over. So, the police got a closure order and invited young drivers to a final cruise. The Safer Caerphilly partnership offered a chance to see some prized and rare vehicles, like the Mitsubishi Eclipse used in the Fast and the Furious movies, and an Aston Martin worth around £100,000. We also had a van with a big interactive game screen. At the stroke of 7, the blue lights of a patrol car led a parade of cars up the high street for one last cruise, as local residents lined the streets and looked on. We don't want to stop young drivers being proud of their wheels, but we do think if you live in a town, you should be able to get to the shops and have a bit of peace. Then it was back to the big screen for the first ever drive-in showing of Cow, billed as the film that will stop you texting and driving.
Hi, Jane.
It's been viewed more than 7 million times on the web, but now we're taking it to venues all over Gwent to bring the don't text and drive message to young drivers. Nearly half of them admit that they do it. Two of the young students who star in the film were there to watch.
It's so good that everyone's turned to show off their cars and see the film. It's just really, really good.
Well, it's like these people that do text and drive. I mean, everybody does it, but it's more prone to people at this age who think it's never going to happen. And I hope seeing someone their age, in such a tragic event, that it will stop them and make them think about it.
Because it's on a massive screen, you can't really miss it. But I think that hopefully the message is going to get across to all the young people here.
I think that the message is getting across, certainly within the film. I was watching the audience just now, and at one point, a 17-year-old lad turned to his girlfriend and just said, "You're not texting again. You're not texting again," he said to her.
I wouldn't do it again. I have done it until I seen that film, and I don't think I'd ever do it again. It's quite an eye-opener to what actually can happen.
I have texted and drove before, but I won't be doing it now. Not after I've seen that. But scary.
It was really powerful. I just got a bit shocked by
powerful message in it, which made you realise.
Yeah, it's just how stupid it can actually be, and how it can ruin your lives, really.
Yeah.
Also there was Henry, who plays a young boy orphaned in the crash.
And I think it's quite bad because she was texting even though the lawyers don't text. I'm a little boy that's trapped in a car and my mum and dad all knocked out.
I just can't get any response whatsoever.
I want Mummy and Daddy to wake up.
Tonight has just been unbelievable. I mean, it's exceeded all our expectations. There must be sort of 500 people here, and the vehicles and just the sense of goodwill.
Well, to be quite honest, the turnout has been phenomenal. We've had to turn people away. We didn't quite know how it was going to work and tried some new things like the use of Bluetooth to send messages to invite people. I've spoken to a number of young people who've actually said they like this, they want to engage, they want to drive their cars responsibly, and they understand our position in terms of enforcement as well.
Because of the problems we've been experiencing with the car cruisers, it's become very difficult, and people in the Blackwood area are finding it increasingly frustrating to have the loud music and the noise and the slowness really of being able to move around the Blackwood area on a Thursday evening. Fingers crossed, we are hoping it'll be successful, and the people at the other side of Blackwood, especially around the McDonald's end, will have that little bit of peace and quiet.
Yes, very pleased. It's gone exactly as we wanted, and hopefully they appreciate what we're striving to do here across the county borough to make everyone feel safer and contented and happy in this environment.
People all over the world want to see Cow. Its messages are as relevant to Tennessee as Tredegar. If we can persuade just one driver to stop texting and save a life, we think it's worthwhile.